Today I am in Pingtung or Pingtung City. It's my first time here, but I've been invited to come down here and check it out. And anytime I get the opportunity to do something like this, I take it because I've got a rather good tour guide, probably the best tour guide you could get in a city, the mayor. Pingtung is often overlooked because it shares the area with popular tourist spots like Kending or Xiaoliuqiu. But today, the mayor of Pingtung invited me down to introduce me to some of the traditional markets and shops. We started at a traditional medicine shop, which to most foreigners isn't really accessible because of the vast cultural difference and the advanced Chinese speaking ability you would need to know what's going on. So for me, it was really exciting to learn about it. We started off by trying some bamboo and some tea, and honestly, as you could probably tell, I was a little overwhelmed with all the new things being introduced and the fact that, well, I'm standing next to the mayor.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, brother. 那换我来介绍. Here is Pingtung City, the central city of Pingtung County. So today I'll introduce some 农产品. I can show you 来的海丰的绿竹笋. This is bamboo. You can try it.
可以吃吗？
是的，它可以吃，马上可以吃。OK, just try it.
谢谢。
不客气。
没有味道。
没有味道，吃看看。这是原味的。如果想要有一点的味道，可以加点酱油。是啊，海丰的绿竹笋。然后我们海丰的绿竹笋在全国来讲，我们的产期最早。就是最早采收，大概在每年的4月份左右，我们开始采收，然后一直到大概9月份。那牛蒡我们可以把它做成是牛蒡片啊，这个可以泡茶，像这样子煮成茶，或者是可以煮汤。You can try it, but it's hot, very hot.
OK，
Be careful. 谢谢。
Wow, that's hot.
哦 ，OK， 要不然等一下再喝也没关系。所以你之前来过垦丁？然后这一次是第一次来屏东市，
对，
好，那我们请我们的志工 Vivian 跟我们介绍一下这个药房的特色。
Hi.
Hello, I'm Vivian. So the first thing we can see is the traditional scales. So we need to use our left hand and the right hand to get a balance.
Pingtung is running a program where they get young volunteers to introduce Pingtung culture to people in English, which is great for me because traditional medical topics goes way beyond my Chinese ability. This shop in particular has been here for over 100 years. It started in Tainan but moved to Pingtung after the Japanese occupation of Taiwan. They have these shelves that are engraved with all the medical herbs stored inside, which I really like because it's got an authentic classical feeling. I'm fascinated with older things and I was constantly asking what all the different things in the shop were. 这个是什么？这个是什么？这个是什么？ What's this? What's it? What's that? After that, I got to learn how to make a mosquito repellent using traditional herbs, which is super helpful in a Taiwanese summer.
Yeah, you can try.
I don't want to break it.
No, it's okay.
You can use it to prevent the mosquitoes.
What about 蟑螂？
即马帅哥咧问讲吼，那等着加纸这有效无啦？伊可能就惊加纸的啦。
I think you need to use another.
应该不是啦，这不是咖喱
没有
不是。
没有办法，你没办法预防蟑螂。
林语堂。
林语堂 yes.
Yeah, he wrote a book that I've just read about a family who owns Get Zhong Yao. So for me, it's really interesting to see because I only know from the book. I never, because I'm a foreigner, I never get to go see places like this.
This is palm tea.
梅子。
palm 係梅子酸梅木 palm. If we want to lose our weight on that, we can drink this one.
Oh wow, I need a lot.
No, 以标准身材还要那个不用减的啦。
You know what surprises everyone that visits Taiwan? It's the English ability of Taiwanese people. Already, I was super impressed with the first volunteer. They have to explain how traditional herbs work, how to use traditional scales, what the ingredients are, all kinds of things that go way beyond basic English. Being able to speak English at that level, at that age, is very impressive. And with all the practice they get during this program, means it will only get better. Seeing how good their English is makes me want to improve my Mandarin ability.
Big shout out to one of the parents of the students I used to work for at the kindergarten. They recommended a famous hot pot place here in Pingtung. And I mentioned it to the mayor, and she was like, you want to go for lunch? We'll go eat there. And I was like, yeah, okay. Because apparently you have to wait a really long time to get a table at this place because it's very, very popular. But I think we'll get a table because, I mean, it is the mayor. Seen videos about Taiwan, then you know how this works. You get to make your own sauce, mix with garlic or spices or whatever you like, choose your own ingredients, cook them in the soup, and enjoy. This place was called Xinyuan, and it was amazing. The beef was like thick, almost like steak. It was really good. And then the mayor invited me on stage to talk about my experience and what it's like running a YouTube channel.
My name is Prazi. I'm from Canada, and I run a YouTube channel here in Taiwan.
I got to check out an old market where volunteers were showing foreigners around their city, like this shop where you can make your own coasters for cups.
You want to take one? Which one do you want?
Okay, 我喜欢红色的。
不错不错。
可以吗？
可以可以。
Yeah, next shop to make your coaster.
Great. Okay. 谢谢。
I went over to the next shop, which is run by this nice lady who has clearly been at this for a long time.
是开车一样的吗？
Yes, just like.
I mentioned earlier that a lot of these activities are difficult to access for foreigners because you need a decently high level of Chinese to navigate what's going on, which is why it's so nice that they have this program for young volunteers to practice their English. The problem is, for me, is that many people in the south of Taiwan prefer to speak Taiwanese, which I know like 4 words in.
我也听不懂。
Slowly. Too fast, too fast. Yeah. Perfect.
第四条。
Speak Chinese well.
Oh no.
Yes, just like this. Yeah, perfect.
This ended up being the final product, which I think is pretty cool. That was my first time ever using a sewing machine, so I have to excuse my shoddy work. The auntie helped us finish these off, which makes sense because she could probably make like 100 of these a minute, but that was really cool. And after that, we went to go check out a tea shop, a really old traditional style tea shop. A tour around a traditional market wouldn't be complete without tea, so we went to this really cool tea shop that had some pretty unique ways of storing their tea.
This wooden board is writing the tea shop's name, 重信茶庄, and it's actually written by the real gold leaf, so you can see it's still shining after maybe 50 or 60 years.
Wow.
And the black one is actually made by the workers who is fixing the airplane in for the military airport. Yeah, so each one is unique. It's all handmade by the workers maybe 50 years ago. Yes. And also the silver one is much more newer, and the special part is the words written on it, because it's actually written by our owner's friend. Yeah, but his friend has passed away, so for our owner, this is a way for him to miss his friend. And you can smell it.
这个是绿茶吗？绿茶。
Yes. Like
半一点点发酵的，不算绿茶类，绿茶。
It's a scented tea, like jasmine tea.
Thank you. It's good. 好喝。
一种乌龙茶。
谢谢。
他是哪里人？
我是加拿大人。
加拿大应该也会喝这种茶吧？笑茶、伯爵红茶。
加拿大有很多的英国的茶。对啊，
这个英国他们笑茶很喜欢喝这个伯爵红茶。还想喝什么茶？
觉得我今天不能睡觉是喝的，
不能睡觉，
喝很多的茶。
不能睡觉是喝热的，不能睡觉，喝冷的应该可以。冷泡茶不会有咖啡因，所以不影响睡眠。
So you guys are volunteering, right?
Yes, volunteering.
Do you feel like it's helping your English to be able to speak to foreigners more?
Yes, because I don't usually speak English, but here I will speak English after chance.
Right. Yeah. Do you feel nervous to talk to foreigners?
No, I'm fine, but
I think your English sounds pretty good. I don't know much about tea because I didn't grow up drinking it. It wasn't really part of my culture. So I was pretty lost, as you could tell. But it was still cool to learn how it works. It's one of those things I want to learn more about.
This one you can just put inside and wait for 5 hours and you put inside the refrigerator. Yeah, the cold one. Like
7比较快，7买菜。
Seven 的时间也很长。
So I really like history, and I like it when cities kind of preserve their history, do it in interesting ways. What I like what they've done here in Pingtung is they've gotten young volunteers, like junior high school students, that type of age. And they take the English that they've learned and they take these foreign people around and show them the different historical shops and stuff, which is really cool because it's like getting to show off Taiwanese culture and Pingtung history while also allowing Taiwanese people to be able to interact with foreigners. It's really cool. I've had a really good time. Pingtung is surprising. I didn't expect it. You know, Pingtung City isn't really recommended by many people just simply because places like Kending and Xiaoliuqiu seem to take all of the attention. I actually kind of like this city. I like its vibe. I like how traditional it is. Yeah, there's like lots to do. If you're like into history, if you're into food, I would highly recommend coming and check it out because it's not something you can just see. You know, it's something you can do. And that's because every single summer they have this event where volunteers come and show people around in English, and you can actually come and try out some calligraphy or get like a name stamp thing or go drink a whole bunch of different kinds of tea you've never had before. Pingtung was a great time. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Stay positive, keep your stick on the ice, and I'll catch you guys next week for another video.